Namaste. I am one of the parents who helps run the Hindu American Temple School, which is the educational wing of the Hindu Society of Minnesota. The Hindu Society of Minnesota also runs the beautiful Mandir, the largest in the upper Midwest. The school was started because there was a need to continue imparting our values, our traditions, our religious beliefs, our philosophy to our children who are being raised in a totally alien environment. And the response in the last 3 years has been overwhelming. Whereas we expected about 35 children to be enrolled in our school, we already have about 265 students. And not only that, a lot of parents are coming to volunteer and teach 7 different languages and teach 8 different classes of dharma to our children. One door leads to many other doors, and as people are volunteering, more and more parents are coming forward to volunteer for other different activities. So not only dharma and languages, but parents are also volunteering to offer science camp during summertime when the school is off. And this year, a parent is also volunteering to offer a tennis camp. And there's another parent who wants to come all the way from Wisconsin to offer a cricket camp. So we are really looking forward to all these additions. Hinduism is the oldest and the most diverse and universal religious tradition in the world. And there was an article in the Newsweek by Lisa Miller, and she said we are all Hindus now, because more and more Americans are looking at the virtue of not getting tied to a particular dogma, but pick and choose what really appeals to their capabilities and understanding. And that's what Hinduism is all about. So we really, through the school, we want to also reach out to the larger American society. And the way we teach Hinduism is, we want our children to be able to adapt our religious traditions to the American environment. The United States has a different society. We have different conditions here. It's not India. And the children should see the relevance of our ageless and time-old wisdom of our sages and, understand how it applies to their situation. So, we have many volunteering opportunities. If you want to enroll your children, we take children from the ages of 5 through 14. We have a very well-designed curriculum for Dharma classes. It's very all-inclusive. It takes a very global view of Hinduism. In fact, we've had inquiries from about half a dozen temples in the United States who want to adopt our curriculum. And believe it or not, there are 2 institutions in India who are going to adopt our curriculum, including a school run by the Sri Aurobindo Center in Bangalore. So our curriculum is really being appreciated. We are also teaching some languages which are not being taught anywhere else in the Twin Cities, like Kannada and Malayalam. And we also plan on adding a Sanskrit class for adults next year. Like I said, we have a volunteer waiting list for even the volunteers. They all find a lot of fulfillment. But nevertheless, if you want to volunteer in any way, offer other different classes from which our children can benefit, definitely go ahead. We'll welcome you. Namaste.
Hands on your lap. Close your eyes.
First we'll do the non-recognition, and you can repeat after me, and then we'll sing it all together. Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanatah
Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanatah
Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami
Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami
Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida
Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida
Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha
Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha.
Okay, we can sing it all together now. वीणावेङ्कटेशं ननाथो ननाथः सदा वेङ्कटेशं स्मरामि स्मरामि हरे वेङ्कटेश प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रियं वेङ्कटेश प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Thank you very much.
Act of devotion to God, and the kids did a wonderful job. So now we have some announcements for summer and for the coming weeks. Please pay attention. Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. So as we announced last week, we have a science club in summer which will go over 6 Sundays. Here are the details. The forms are at the front desk. You can sign up or you can mail the form to me with your check. Now this year, it's something different. First of all, we will have a mad science presentation by a presenter from the University of Minnesota on the 1st and the 6th Sunday. So, last year we had it on the 6th Sunday and it was a lot of fun for the kids. Now the other thing is that we've added this year is due to a lot of requests, we also plan on offering the camp for 5 to 7-year-old children. Now these children will be they'll be doing their stuff separately from the older kids because of their limited skills. But in order that we offer this camp for the younger kids, we need at least 5 volunteers. So if you want to volunteer for the science camp, the younger or the older, please sign up at the front desk. Now it's very easy to conduct the science camp. Jaydeep, Ramesh and others, they prepare very excellent instructions. They get all the materials. You just have to read them one night before and you can easily do the experiments with the kids. And the kids really have a blast. Then announcements for next year. If any of you want to volunteer, especially the teenagers, please sign up at the front desk. I think we already have a page-long list of volunteers, and this year we actually had a waiting list for volunteers. So you better,
We are going to say the prayer. Does everybody remember that prayer? Okay. Why don't we repeat after Auntie? We will repeat. Nobody will say with Auntie. We'll repeat. Okay, ready? Hands together and body straight. And we put our hands just like that. Okay, Auntie.
Om Trambakam Yajamahe.
Om Trambakam Yajamahe.
Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam.
Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam.
Urvarukam.
Urvarukam.
Iva bandhanan.
Iva bandhanan.
Mrityormukshiyamamritat.
Mrityormukshiyamamritat. We do it together, okay?
Om Trambakam
Yajamahe. Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam.
Urvarukam Iva bandhanan. Mrityormukshiyamamritat.
We know Shivji, Shankar Bhagwan Ji, we know Mahadev, Bam Bam Bole, right? Okay, and how about Ganesh Ji's mother? Parvati Ji, very good. And in the Ganesh Ji's prayer, we took another name for her. Mata Jati Parvati, Pita Mahadeva. We celebrate the battle of 9 days. We celebrate. Does anybody know the 9-day celebration we do? Yes, you're close. Anyone? The 9-day celebration we do. What is it called? Nav. Has anybody heard? Navratri. Okay. What is Nav means? 9. And Ratri means night. So Navratri.
And not only the wars in the Europeans, like what Alexander fought and what Napoleon. I'll talk to you about some wars that those are fought in India and how strategy and discipline and all these things are important. So the war is about to start. So what you think is going on Pandava's mind and what is going on in Kaurava's mind? Because mind is everything. Mind drives the hand, mind drives everything. So Arjun goes and now the realization sinks in. Okay. So what's the realization? Strategy. It is not about numerical superiority. It is about how to use whatever you have in the best possible way. You have a test coming up. You are not prepared. You have 3 choices. Okay. First choice, not do anything, sleep. The second choice, okay, be afraid and tremble and not able to do, completely nervous breakdown. The third thing is, you can say that, well, I have 10 days, I have 20 chapters to read, at least I can try 1 chapter every day and able to read 10 chapters, and who knows, maybe all the questions.
So what do you think Lord Shiva told Tulsidas?
That you should not write it because it's a different person.
So Lord Shiva told him, look, there is already a Ramayana in Sanskrit which hardly anybody understands. The language Sanskrit has become like water in a deep well. And unless you have a long rope and you really take a lot of effort, you're not going to be able to draw any water. So I want you to write the Ramayana in Hindi. So Tulsidas got the message, and so he decided to move from the city of Varanasi, which was a city of scholarly learning, and he went to Ayodhya, where Lord Rama actually lay. Everybody will be able to understand. So the Brahmin said, well, then let's have Lord Shiva decide whether we are right or you are right. So they took the Ramayana and they took the 4 Vedas, which are in Sanskrit, and they put the Ramayana at the bottom, the Ramcharitmanas at the bottom, and they put the 4 Vedas on the top, and they shut the doors of the Vishwanath temple, which was the greatest Shiva temple at that time. And next morning when they opened the doors, the Ramcharitmanas was at the top of the Vedas, and on the cover of that manuscript, Lord Shiva left his signature, Satyam Shivam Sundar. And that copy of the Ramcharitmanas still exists with Satyam Shivam Sundar.
So where we start with girls or with boys?
We'll give girls first chance, then
and
boys.
if one team doesn't respond, then it will go to the other team, okay?
Okay. So girls,
And you get
how
2
old was
points
Dhruv
for
Maharaj?
one right answer. And
Go ahead.
Unfair. The girls are slime.
5. That's the right answer.
Yes! Guys.
All right. What's law of karma?
Ooh. To every reaction, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
No. Say it again. Akash.
To every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
that's what he said.
He said to every reaction.
Oh.
All right. So you get the point.
Only one. Oh, yeah.
Okay, boys.
What is the 10th avatar of Vishnu?
What?
Ishan.
Kalki.
Kalki.
Wow, that's so easy. That's so easy.
Okay, give me the 3 gunas, the 3 modes of material nature. Who gave
Oh,
me
that's
girls?
right.
Guys,
3 modes of material nature.
3 gunas of
3
material
gunas.
nature.
we get the other one.
Oh, that's the easiest.
No.
Remember it?
Nature.
Only
3 gunas. You said something about foods today.
Wait.
Yes,
Stuti.
Sattvic, Rajasic, and Tamasic.
Very good.
Rajasic.
Oh, Rajasic is a word for passion.
No.
What time of the day?
Alright, what's the question?
What time of the day is considered to be the mode of passion?
Around me.
Vijaya. It's during the day, so we'll give you that point.
Yes!
Alright, I'll ask you, what time of the day is considered to be mode of ignorance?
2 hours after sunset.
Come on.
And up to what time?
2 hours before sunrise.
Yeah, so they got it right. Precise answer. Very good, Ayush.
There is 2 on the girl side.
Remember we talked about Panchvati last time?
Remember they went from north to the west? Remember the India map? Yes, this is where the Lakshman Rekha will come. Remember what we did for?
Yeah.
I decided to marry.
Your wish would be my command were it not for my wife Sita there. Why don't you approach my brother Lakshman? He is also very handsome and very strong.
He's handsome too.
I speak with your interests at heart. I am only saying...
Only for the very best.
Come. I'll introduce you to... This is my wife, Sita.
When you're getting thoughts during meditation, give us some tips to make it better, how easier to meditate, right? So one trick to do is, every time you have a thought, you bring your attention back to the middle of the darkness and to repeating the names of God, right? So every time you catch yourself having a thought, just bring your attention back to looking in the middle and repeating the names of God. Just bring your attention back, bring it back, and what will happen is with time and practice, the thoughts will keep coming less and less, and your meditation will become more and more. But just like any other thing we do, right? With practice, spend more time. Today we did 10 minutes. So next time, try 15 minutes. So if you do it every day, you'll get better. If you do more, it'll get better. And more meditation, you'll have more and more light from God. God will talk to you more, and you'll get all those beautiful things we talked about, right? Happiness, joy, peace, love, knowledge, everything will be yours. Life will be good. Okay, any questions?
Blessings, yes. So when we pray to God, what should we ask from God? We should ask from God what God has. What does God have? God has
everything.
Yes. But what is most important is divine qualities. What are the divine qualities? He shared one, love. What other divine qualities do you know? Smartness. What other divine qualities you know? Blessings. That comes with God's blessings. Divine qualities come with God's blessings. Sorry? Nice. So being nice to others. Is that what you are saying? So it is helping others and being nice.
Happiness.
Yes, happiness is also a divine quality that can come with God's grace. What else?
Like to really have honesty. That means saying that I don't know Vishnu, saying that I didn't do the homework, saying that I broke something. That's honesty. Maybe you will face some scolding, some punishment,
Only if you
only if you did it, yes, but being honest is sharing it or telling. that I did this mistake? How many of you would still like to be honest? Even though there might be some punishment at times. Very good.
If you're honest and you say you didn't do it,
If you didn't do it, you say it honestly. Then that's up to them. But God will look at you because it's between you and God.
Repeat பண்ணிட்டு திருப்பி சொல்லலாம் என்ன? ஞாயிறு திங்கள் செவ்வாய் புதன் வியாழன் வெள்ளி சனி. Again, another review. ஞாயிறு திங்கள் செவ்வாய் புதன் வியாழன் வெள்ளி சனி. ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? எட்டுக்கப்புறம் 9 வரும். 29 சொல்லு. கடைசியில 30 வந்து 30. வெரி குட். எல்லாரும் கிளாப் பண்ணலாமா?
नाही होय तुम्ही अजून शिकला नाही. बरं ते राहू दे. हे वाच. बरोबर. आता अनामिका ठीक आहे. हा फक्त पहिला शब्द वाच. ल. बर. अनिका हे काय आहे? हे का हा शब्द वाच. हा ब आहे ना. बघ गुड जॉब. अनुमा हे वाच. कमल बरोबर. तुला हे बरोबर. अश्नी अमिया लक्ष द्या प्लीज. बर अनिका हे वाच.
कमल
लवकर बरोबर. बदक.
This verse I think is an important verse because for the first time Arjuna is able to recognize, irrespective of the Vishwarupa that he saw, intellectually he has comprehended slowly that yes, you are the origin. Of course you don't have any beginning, of course you don't have any middle, of course you don't have any end. Everything that exists is because of you. And I also understand that you are the paragon of Dharma. And Arjuna is seeing that kind of a vision in front of him. Vyasa is trying very hard to give us a picture of this cosmic film, which is so frightening. But he's doing his best to do it, and we have to cooperate with him by extending our imagination. And in 18, he says, he finally comes to realize the extent, the omnipresence, the omnipotence of God. The description of Vishnu, and that's what is Arjuna. And then his light, the brilliant light he saw, as though brilliant, thousands of suns were blazing at the same time. With the light simile, we say the resplendent mass of light is so bright, all faculties of perception, feeling, and understanding are blind.